So it's Capcom versus SNK here on the Sega Dreamcast now. A game I've not played, but Millenium Fight 2000, sorry, to give it its full title. It's not a game I've played before, but I'm certainly excited to try it because I'm a big fan of the Versus games that Capcom put out. Secret mode? What's this? Neo Geo Pocket Link, interesting. Okay, so there must have been some form of hookup with the Neo Geo Pocket Color. That's quite cool. Nothing that I can anywhere do anything with at present, so let's crack on with, of course, arcade mode. I'll leave it at whatever the default difficulty is and we'll just see how far we can get. Okay, so you can have Capcom or SNK Groove. I'm assuming that's look of the character and also the music perhaps, but I've gone with Capcom. I'll pick Ken and Chun-Li, I think. Looks like I'm up against E Honda and I don't really know who that character was. It could be one of the SNK ones. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, what's this? That's a really nice introduction to the level there. I wonder if that's a common thing for these, but straight away, look at the beautiful animation going on there. Great backgrounds, stunning 2D artwork, just what you expect of Capcom with the Dreamcast. They put out some great games on the system, real big supporters of the system. And look at this. I'm having a good time here with E Honda, I have to say. I'm making very short work of him. I wouldn't say I'm good at Street Fighter in any way, shape or form. It's a game I enjoy. Street Fighter 2 I put countless hours into on multiple systems, but yeah, I wouldn't say I'm good at the games by any stretch, as will become rapidly apparent as we go on, I'm sure. I'm doing alright here. I was quite good at Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Dreamcast with Iron Man. I used to spam Proton Cannon a lot. I'm one of them guys, once I've got a attack that seems to be working, that is basically all I do at that point, until someone works out a way around it. But yeah, so far, first impressions of this one, really, really good. Very impressive looking game, beautiful to play, just what you'd hope for from a Capcom fighting game. It's nothing new. Does it have to be? The formula is so perfect. Why would you want anything else, right? And I'm really enjoying the look of it, though. The art style's great, the music's nice. It's got a very cool vibe to it. Really enjoying that. It is very Marvel vs. Capcom 2, to be fair. The music, the announcer on the title screen, and the levels are very reminiscent of that game. I assume it was built on the same sort of mould and engine as that. SNK-wise, I don't really know a lot of the characters from the SNK franchises. I'm assuming it's like Fatal Fury and Samurai Shodown on here. The only real SNK game I've got much experience with is Metal Slug. And even then, that wasn't until I had a PlayStation 2 and I had Metal Slug, I think it was Anthology on there, that had most of the Metal Slug games on it. It's a company I've got a lot of respect for. The animation they put into their games is stunning. It's just not something I've got a lot of knowledge of. So, hence why I picked the Capcom mix at the start on the Groove Select screen. But yeah, very impressed so far. Giving Dalzim a bit of a run around here as Ken. Ken, not my favourite character, but he's the one that I always seem to get furthest with. My favourite character is probably Blanca, just because of his look and the fact that when I was a kid, I just thought the fact that he was cool in that he was green and he could just sit there spamming A to electrocute people. Always appealed to me, did that. Looks like this is Sakura I'm beating up now. I think she was from Street Fighter Alpha. Like I say, I know a little bit about the franchise, but I'm certainly no purist. I don't have any experience of every game, and I've not really touched Street Fighter 5 much. I thought Street Fighter 4 was okay, but I far prefer the 2D games. I think you should leave the 3D fighting to Tekken myself. But that's just me. Interested to hear in the comments what your favourite Street Fighter character was. Everyone had one. Or has one, should I say. That they felt particularly strong. This one's given me a bit of trouble. That they felt a bit of an attachment to, one way or the other. Yeah, I don't know who this character is. It doesn't have the character names next to the health bars, which is a bit annoying when I don't really know everyone that I'm playing with. But great game. Absolutely fantastic game, I can say that much. Really nice feel to it. The gameplay is exactly as you'd expect, but the look of it, the overall package, music, really, really nice. An impressive product so far. When I looked into this one, it was also released on the PlayStation 1, weirdly. Not the PS2, despite the PS2 being out at that time. No, it was on the PS1. So I'm not sure how that one held up. I know that a lot of the Street Fighter games that were on the PS1 did get a bit of a rap for being quite poor. I think it was Street Fighter Collection that had Street Fighter 2 and a few of the others on it. And it was lacking in feature set, and the loading times were terrible. So I don't know what the case was with this. I'm assuming, of course, this was the far superior version, due to the huge power differential between the PS1 and the Dreamcast. It was, of course, also in the arcades, but that is it. It was not on anything else. Making quite steady progress here with Ken. Not had to call upon Chun-Li yet. I did like that just then, if you noticed. Ken and Ryu bumped fists just before they started fighting to kind of show the respect that they have for each other. Nice little touch, that. Beautiful levels. Like, that really stands out for me. It's almost like a pre-rendered look to it, with the sprites just dropped on top, and it's really effective. And they did similar with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but that had sort of 3D effects in the background. I remember there were like cogs that were moving around and that type of thing. So finally we have to be Chun-Li from the two characters that I selected. I don't think there's a way of tagging in and out. It does seem to just be once you die you switch to your second character. I did give it a try. Oh dear. This one is going to be close. Ryu always causes me trouble whenever I fight him. It doesn't matter what Street Fighter game it's ever been, or what the difficulty is. You get to Ryu and it's always like, oh god, here we go. Yes, that's right, for anyone who's listening and going, why are you calling him Ryu? It's Ryu. I've always called him Ryu. Rightly or wrongly. Yes, get in. A kick at the death from Chun-Li has saved my bacon. Yeah, very, very, very good game. So looks like we're fighting Cammy and whoever the heck that guy was. Almost looks like Paul Gascoigne / Kurt Russell. No idea who he is. What an interesting character that would be, though. Wonder if Gaza would have like a fishing rod and a bag of chicken that he'd bring to the arena and throw onto the ground instead of a coat like Cammy did. For anyone not English, discussion of Paul Gascoigne, probably very pointless for you. Yeah, I mean, look at the background. I think this is Sagat's level, maybe, or Sagat, whatever you called him, from Street Fighter 2. It looks like it, you know, the Thailand level with the huge Buddha in the background. What's that? We're going to have to face Gaza Kurt Russell. He's got a panther. Who is this guy? I'm a big fan of his get-up. Whoa. Okay, it does feel like the game's just got difficult. There's always been those spikes in the Street Fighter games where you're trouncing people and all of a sudden you get so far and they think, right, here you go. This guy might be it for me. Yeah, he's taking Ken out. So we're going to have to try and beat the guy with Chun-Li. He is probably 2/3 of his health left. I don't know how easy that's going to be, if I'm honest. I'm not great with Chun-Li, I'll be honest. All I try and do is spam the kick, which he's not falling for. Oh wow. Who is this guy? He's an impressive specimen. I don't have a good feeling about this. Come on. Oh god, well my health is going down. No! There it is, unfortunately. Oh well. We won't continue. I think we can firmly say my feelings on this game. Capcom vs SNK on the Sega Dreamcast, it's a fantastic game. It really is. It's beautiful looking, it's great to play, fantastic music, big fan of the music. Overall, what a great package. There's a lot of choice for fighting games on the Dreamcast. You've got Street Fighter 3, Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, Power Stone 1 and 2, and this is right up there. Do not sit on this game. If you've got a Dreamcast, pick up Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000.